The African wells built by MrBeast have not been maintained and are no longer operating. MrBeast provided both the wells and maintenance training to locals 1 year ago. Now, his charity wells have all been unmaintained.
When pages spread straight up lies like this with zero proof. The wells are still operational. Should I sue them? I'm so over people tearing down my name for some clout. It's so annoying.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we have an insane story involving MrBeast and some slandering shit, which it gets serious in the beginning, but later on, you're gonna see like how funny it is. I'm not even kidding. So real quick, you guys might have remembered, back in 2023, MrBeast building 100 wells in Africa. So sweet. Some nice tasty water for those Africans. Delicious. But recently, there was a video on TikTok that now came to Twitter saying like how the wells had been abandoned and fucked over because MrBeast was being lazy. He fucked over those people. So let's watch it real quick by this account, I Hypocrite, and they said the African wells built by MrBeast have not been maintained and are no longer operating. And this video, it's quite a thing, I'll say that much. 1 year later, MrBeast charity wells have all been unmaintained. Also, yeah, bear that name in mind, CPAT. Locals have reported that nearly every well donated by MrBeast has become abandoned. MrBeast provided both the wells and maintenance training to locals 1 year ago. Okay, that part just seems off to me because so he made the wells for them and he trained them. So how do you abandon the wells if you need them and you're trained on how to maintain them? Just feels fun to me. I don't know. Many claim that the Water is Life well initiative was colonial and doomed to fail. Okay. And then there's one journalist, Mujed Whale. I'm sorry if I butchered her name, I'm so sorry. And she was a journalist that said, if MrBeast generally wants to help Africa, he could redirect his enormous resources and influence toward enabling African solutions rather than importing Western ones. In my opinion, all those big words, they make no sense in my mind, just saying. Let us know what you think about this. Well, the internet, commented on this and they were like, this is bullshit. Or many, MrBeast was angry about this because when he saw it, he was pissed off. When pages spread straight up lies like this with zero proof, the wells are operational, should I sue them? I'm so over people tearing down my name for some clout. It's so fucking annoying. So this account, I Hypocrite, posted a random video from a random Glubshire publication and made like as fact. I mean, to be fair to them, they went back and they were like, allegedly, all that stuff. And their primary source, I said right here, was this Substack by the journalist Majed. And I think this part was interesting. Each well requires approximately $1 per person per year for proper upkeep. Who pays these costs once the cameras leave? Who repairs the pumps when they inevitably malfunction? Who manages water resources to prevent contamination? And then she talked more about it. Now, I'll read this last part from her. That's just false. Reports of MrBeast's well failing existed long before I wrote anything. Trying to frame me as the origin is just deflection because people caught you off guard. And let's be clear, my message isn't about the wells, whether the wells work or not. It's about the long-term harm of foreign aid models that feel good in the short term, but often backfire for the very people they aim to help. So it seems, like there is a chance that they are malfunctioning, but she wants to talk more about the foreign aid model and how it's probably not the best. And to be fair, it might be true or not, I have no idea, because I've seen no evidence for it, but it could potentially happen. I feel like if it costs $1 every day to maintain them, some people might be, come short with that, and they can probably pay for it. It could happen, I feel like. Although I do agree with her somewhat, because, I've seen some videos about how some colleges or schools, they have very bizarre, foreign aid models, where they pay for a school trip to go to Africa and build wells or build houses, but in reality, the budget isn't, entirely for the project. It's more of a good fun trip for them. So I get what she means, somewhat. However, bear in mind, I haven't seen any proof myself that they're actually malfunctioning or they're broken. Nothing at all. The one person keeping up this story is CPAT. and you've seen a second, how funny this is. But overall, when MrBeast saw this with zero proof, he was pretty angry about it. Also, posting up later, you're spreading false information. Below is what I replied to the other person spreading this false info. Please stop lying about my philanthropy. It will make it harder for me to save lives in the future. And he commented about how this account is just a random nobody, who doesn't really have the best stories out there. Random person makes a brand new TikTok account, makes a video that's a straight up lie about the worlds I built, and now you're all falling for it. This is not a real news site. This is a random brand new TikTok account cosplaying as one. I'm so over being defamed. Whatever, there you go. And this one on was pretty funny as well. Jimmy, language. How would you feel if you spend a year of your life to give hundreds of thousands of people clean drinking water, and now some random page for a little bit of clout is selling people, none of it works? You tangibly change the lives of all. Oh my god. Okay, this guy, no offense, Jack Runbug, but he was glazing Jimmy here for a tiny bit. The video makers did nothing except tell lies. They should be irrelevant in your mind. Longer posts. Jimmy, I will start. Oh my god, I'm not reading all of that. I read it, enjoying reading it. I thought it would be nice. Whatever. So, again, I have no idea in my mind if they are working or not. Because, it's plausible. But right now, I've seen no proof of that at all. But now, to go back, to this. So it seems that this journalist, Majed, is standing by it. However, the main video maker of this, CPAT, they completely conceded like a dog. It's so fucking funny. So the video, of that is no longer up. However, they did make an apology for MrBeast. This is so goddamn funny. We would like to apologize to MrBeast and all related parties regarding our coverage of the African world story. We believe that our source in Senegal was reporting on good authority. However, it appears that they were wrong. We have severed contact with them entirely. We at CPAD believe in journalistic integrity and do not wish to slander anyone. We cover the story not as an insult to MrBeast, but as a criticism of historically corrupt governments of Africa. This part is so funny. Please don't sue us. We're 5 broke college kids. Oh my god, that part was hilarious. And people were willing, be like, oh my god, he's gonna sue now. You're fucked. He probably won't, I feel like he has bigger fish to fry right now, potentially. So again, bottom line is that I seen this account where they want some clout, a tiny bit. They probably believed it initially, and they were like, oh, we'll cover this because it's a good story and it's about MrBeast. It'll get good views. I have no idea, but bear in mind, I have no idea if the wells are broken or not. It's plausible, but unless the journalist Majed can have some more proof of that, I can't really say that much just yet. But I think despite that, right, I think it's so fun. Someone like a CPAD News, the TikTok account, will make a wild video about this, and when they get a tiny bit of pushback, they immediately concede. I think with all of that, that's a pretty funny story in my mind, at least.
¿Te gusta ver vídeos divertidos de Azul?